We got a great show for you today. We're going to take a look at some of the hidden attires and models found in Wwe 2K22, some potential hidden files that could be coming out from the game in the near future. We got a lot to discuss today on the show. Let's go. Hey everybody, welcome to Assemble. I'm Matt. Great to have you here. Let's get into it because we got a lot of stuff I want to be able to cover today on the show. Jam-packed, but it's all surrounding alternate attires, character models that have been found in the files of Wwe 2K22. This is not new. If you've been paying attention to 2K with the community, there are a lot of creators out there that have found and located files for hidden Trons, alternate attires, alternate models. And they've done a great job mining through all of this and being able to bring it out in the game. Sometimes it gets shut down, and other times it's been able to stay in. The most recent example of this is Rhea Ripley, her 2019 model. This is coming from World's Finest, who located this, uploaded it, did the whole thing, so shout out to them, fantastic. But this is an alternate attire for Rhea Ripley. It includes the commentary and the call name. You can search for Rhea Ripley using the hashtag for the superstar and be able to locate it pretty easily. You are looking for World's Finest. You can search for the tags call and comm and you will locate Rhea Ripley. I mean, this character model it's perfect. It is the alternate 2019 model of Rhea Ripley. It's found in the game files. It's there. This isn't the first instance of this. What's the status has located stuff. World's Finest has located things. So have other folks. They've located alternate versions of The Rock, alternate My Faction models that are there, that they're locked behind My Faction. This is the puzzling piece and what I don't understand with 2K doing this. These stars and these models are located in the game files that are there. And World's Finest, for example, is able to locate it, put it together, stop any of the crashing that may have been going on, and been able to upload it to the community. If you're 2K, why don't you just make this available? Why don't you just have this for fans? Why wouldn't we want another model version of Rhea Ripley, her 2019 model? Because it's perfect. One of the things I wonder is that 2K was working on 2K21, obviously skipped the year, but had some models, some characters kind of ready to go and just left them in the game files and proceeded on with 2K22. So where we could have seen the 2019 model of Rhea Ripley come in and others. But this is what's not working for me with the game and in terms of 2K not delivering to fans. Fans are going in and digging and finding all of this stuff, and it should just be in the game. And particularly on the My Faction front, character models like, let's just say DX, for example, with Shawn Michaels and Triple H, having those alternate models locked behind My Faction, I feel is a bad move. And we've talked about this on previous shows, but I feel like the My Faction characters, once you've unlocked the cards and you've played through it and grinded or you put actual money into it, then those characters should then become available in the main game. There's no reason not to. And then you end up with all these workarounds and people trying to figure out how to get it. And it's just kind of nonsense. We shouldn't have to go through all of this when the character models are there. According to some creators out there, like World's Finest and others, there are other models that we can be seen in the game that could be coming to the game. I spoke to World's Finest directly and was asking about this, and they had mentioned obviously that there were hidden Trons, there is going to be the hidden models and character models, and we've seen workarounds from multiple creators where they've been able to upload characters, whether it is a model, a specific one that was supposed to be in the game, like it's located in the files, or it's just a creation that they have, and they've figured out workarounds where they've been able to add in the commentary of that superstar. So if Status, for example, uploads a version of Triple H, he's been able to get in there, and if it is just a community creation, he's been able to get in there and add in the full commentary of Triple H, which is really great, but it's a workaround that we shouldn't have to have. I mean, frankly, at this point, I should be able to just download a creation of Triple H, and 2K should give me the options in the menu to select commentary. Say, which commentary do you want to assign from all the superstars? And I can just assign Triple H commentary to it. A couple other stars that we could be seeing down the road from community creations, one being Natalia. World's Finest explained to me that there is a 2K20 model of Natalia in there. They're working on it, and it will probably soon come out once they can kind of get rid of the bugs and the crashes. They're able to do this for Rhea Ripley that we have here, and they're hoping they can do the exact same when it comes to Natalia. And once again, that model is there. Why not just put it in the game? The bigger piece of news and the bigger piece to all of this in terms of community creations is going to be with My Faction. The rumor is out there right now, everybody, is that there's going to be a 4 horsewoman My Faction pack that could be released down the road. We could see this with the next update. We know that 2K likes to release the My Faction packs alongside the different pay-per-views, but we have seen things like the DX pack. There are rumors that we're going to see a 4 Horsewoman pack. This also times out with WWE itself right now, where it's the 7th anniversary of the 4 Horsewomen, where Stephanie McMahon came out and introduced all of them to the main roster from NXT and brought them up. Apparently there are renders of the 4 Horsewomen in the game. This could drop with the next update that we get, the next patch update, alongside the DLC. So if that's the case, there's a possibility that the community can work on this and be able to bring out the retro pack for the 4 Horsewomen. But once again, this is frustrating because 2K should just release it to fans. You could charge fans, and if 2K you're listening, you're not at all, dummy. Yeah.
Dummy. Yeah.
But you could make a lot of money. This is where I find it very confusing. Now, unless 2K is going to do something in the next game in 2K23 where they keep My Faction in, because I do believe they will keep that there, and people in the community have asked me if I think that My Faction will continue on. I do think so. I think it's a moneymaker. It's an easy revenue generator. You're doing digital card packs. You're uploading new packs. And you're getting players to stay in the game and play it, unlock these packs, spend their own money, all of that stuff. So it's a revenue generator. How much is it making for them? We don't really know. But if you're 2K, maybe you didn't have the foresight to look at this when 2K22 came out with My Faction. But with the next game, I find it almost silly if you don't charge fans or try to charge people for alternate attires, alternate models. If you're going to release a 4 Horsewoman pack, why wouldn't you just charge people $2.99 or $4.99 for a retro pack? The models are there. They're going to be made available like DX. DX is available in the game, in My Faction, locked in there. I can play as DX, Triple H, and Shawn Michaels, but I can't bring them over to the main game. If you told me, Matt, I'm going to charge you $2.99 and I can give you the DX models of these characters, for me, just speaking for myself, and let me know in the comments your thoughts, but I would fork over $2.99 or $4.99 if they were going to release alternate models that are perfect, that have the entrance music, that have the Titantrons, all the stuff that we need in the game. If they put all of that behind the paywall, I think a lot of fans would buy it, but at least it would give people the choice whether they wanted to buy that pack, buy that individual alternate attire for their superstars, or not. And I think that's kind of my point here too, is like, just give fans the options. You don't have to paywall everything so that the game is limited and we don't get anything, because fans will feel that it's cheating them or that it's not fair, that they can't play these stars. If you give people the options to pay for it, then they can go in and select what matters to them. If I want DX, I can buy DX. Maybe I don't want a 4 Horsewoman retro pack. That's my decision. But for a few dollars here and there, it's more money for 2K and the devs. It keeps fans engaged because they know that they're going to get new packs updated all the time. It keeps the game healthy, it keeps it alive, keeps the community strong, and it just expands it and it grows it as a platform. So if we do see more attires, more alternate models brought into My Faction that are going to be showing up on community creations, the likes of Rhea Ripley models or potential of Natalia models and more, I think it's awesome the community is doing this, but I think it's a shame that 2K isn't taking it upon themselves to spearhead this and do the right thing by fans. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and if you enjoy the conversation here, click this video right here for more 2K22 coverage. See ya!